Today is day 3 of Mom not feeling so hot, but we have an ongoing science experiment and we need to check in on our progress.
Let's see, we're trying to figure out. There's 4. Okay, don't move it, Jaxie. We have had 5 inches of rain in 2 weeks.
It happened, guys. Our rain gauge is completely full. Time to replace it. So I made a small hole in the top of a large jar, and it's gonna be our new rain gauge. Thanks, Dad. Dad's the brave one going out in the rain. Make sure and set it flat.
Yeah, all the way to the rim.
All the way to the brim.
Cheers.
No.
So today is the 11th of November, Thursday at 12:44 p.m. We put our rain gauge out, and now the question is, how long will it take for 80 ounces of rain to fill up our jar? Okay, so
And according to the ruler, we are at 1 inch.
3 weeks ago today, we put out our first rain gauge to see what this crazy rainstorm was going to do. But 3 weeks later, we already completely filled our first jar and already have an inch in our giant jar. Yes, there's already a full inch in our giant jar. Now, it doesn't exactly translate to an inch for an inch because we went from a smaller jar to a bigger jar. So it's not exactly inch for inch, but I would say if this amount was in the smaller jar, it would be more like 2 inches already. So we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 inches of rain that have fallen since 3 weeks ago, which is a lot of rain. Our new rain gauge is bigger around, so it's going to take longer to fill, but once it is filled up, it's going to be 90 ounces of rain in that jar. So my question to you, Smartypants, is how long do you think it'll take, given that it has fallen, an inch of rain has fallen in this new rain gauge within the last 3 days alone? How long do you think it'll take for our whole jar to fill up? Or do you think it won't quite fill up by the end of the winter? Today is November 14th. Give me a date you think that jar might fill up.
December 2nd. Let's do by Christmas.
Okay, by Christmas. Jackson?
By Christmas.
I think it's going to take longer than that because 90 ounces is a lot of rain.
Oh, a lot.
I think it's going to take at least until the end of January. So I'm going to say January 31st. I'm going to give it lots of time to fill up, but I don't know that it's going to take that long. I just am trying to play safe here and say January 31st. But the storm that we had 3 weeks ago that we thought was going to bring us a lot of rain has indeed brought us a lot of rain. But guys, we just got issued a brand new storm warning. High winds are expected between now and tomorrow. 55-mile-an-hour winds are expected. So hopefully our rain gauge doesn't just blow away.
We should probably take it down.
But it is actually expected to rain a whole lot this week as well. So we have a whole rainy week coming up.
Do you think they ever have rain days in Washington?
No. A rain day in Washington is like having a snow day in Alaska. Probably not going to happen. Rain is not something that we are not used to around here. Rain is definitely something we are highly accustomed to. So rain isn't going to be a problem. Our local rivers and lakes are filling up, but that is nothing that we are not used to. They are at almost flood stages now. If we continue to have these same heavy storms this early in the season, I'm afraid that at the end of the season, when we usually have our floods and whatnot, it might be like way over flood stages. This is predicted to be an especially wet year for Washington. So fingers crossed that we don't all wash away. But guys, it's time to put my Smartypantses to bed. So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to make this channel strong, share it with your friends. And then good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. You still touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Poof! I didn't expect that to fill up that fast. That's a lot of rain.
It's a lot of rain.